Hey, hey.
Hi, hi. Hello.
Hi.
Oh God. Okay.
Yes. Welcome to the Matt and Gloss Show. We're back
Welcome.
again. I know, right?
We are. We are. Oh my goodness.
We are. We keep coming back. They're not going to get rid of us, Sherry. We're
We
just going
do
to get
because we're
bigger.
gluttons for punishment. We're
Absolutely.
gluttons for punishment. Like this is what we do.
Oh my gosh. All right. Like today, let's talk about Christmas movies. It's Christmas time. We're going to do one more little Christmas video. I thought it would be good if we share some of our Christmas movies, our faves, because now is the time. They're all running and everybody's always looking for something new to watch. You know, you have your old faves and then you find some new ones that you put in rotation in the tradition. So, we can talk about a couple of those. I have about 7 that I can talk about. I pulled information, just to make sure I get the names and stuff right for about 4 or 5 of them. But
Mhm.
do you have a top fave, your number one must have to watch
Mhm.
every year at Christmas time that kind of puts you in the mood? Like what's yours?
Yes. Now mine is not what you would think of. Because remember, like a traditional Christmas, I didn't learn what a traditional Christmas in the US is or was or is made of
Mhm.
until I moved to the mainland. So my first introduction to a Christmas movie was, of course, It's a Wonderful Life. It's
Oh, wow.
but that's not my favorite. My favorite,
Okay.
Love Actually.
Oh, Love Actually. I'm
It
still
is,
trying to get through it.
it's my
Still
favorite.
trying to watch it.
It's my
That's your
favorite.
fave?
It's my favorite. It's just kooky and loopy and Bill Nye with, you know, I feel it in my finger. I feel it in my toe. I mean, it's just
Oh, you are hilarious.
that
Hilarious.
is my favorite. But of course, there's like so many others. So many others. What is your
Absolutely.
absolute favorite?
Well, my absolute fave has shifted, but I think the one that like really sets the tone for me is The Christmas Story, of course.
Mhm.
You're going to shoot your eye out. He wanted the BB rifle. And like that was, I think that was the movie that my mother made sure we watched and would, back before you could program it and play it whenever you wanted, it just came on TV. And all we would hear as kids is, the Christmas Story is on. And everyone is racing to come down, to watch TV. So that was the one movie that would really set the tone and get the feeling going, because this is my favorite holiday for sure.
It,
But now as an adult, now as a mom, it has shifted. I still absolutely love that movie and will watch it probably several times before Christmas.
mhm.
But as an adult, I'm running a tie right now. So Family Stone,
Mm.
it's quite sad. It's fun, it's funny, it has its moments, but it's quite sad. But there's just something about that movie that just speaks to me, and I don't quite know what it is. But that and The Best Man's Christmas, which yet again is another sad movie.
I have not
And
watched
so,
that.
yes, you got to watch it. It's good, but you should watch the original movie to understand what's happening in theirs. It's kind of like a sequel.
So what's the original?
The Best Man.
The Best Man. Okay, so The Best Man and then The Best Man Christmas.
Yes.
Gotcha. Now,
Yeah.
is
And
this a favorite movie of yours primarily because of the eye candy?
well, I mean, that doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. Morris Chestnut is mwah,
Mm.
just, I
He's
mean,
wonderful.
just chef kiss, just a beautiful man. And he definitely does not disappoint on camera. And you get full, like no shirt. I mean, like just chocolate drop beauty girl. Just I'm glad this is uncensored, but I know the girls are creaming in their pants, girl. Trust and believe.
That's
He is something to see, absolutely. So it's a pretty even tie between those two, but nonetheless, I still run through a whole grip of them that I really absolutely love. They really make me feel like the Christmas spirit is here, the giving, people losing parents and kids during the holidays. Like it's such a sad thought, but it is, life still goes on. And I think that's the one thing, that the one running line through the movies is that although we lose at Christmas time or around Christmas time, or we're remembering kids or parents or family members that we've lost during Christmas, is that still you bring the memory every year back of the loved one that's lost, and life still goes on. We still make it happen. And I still think that that is one of the best philosophies to live by. You bring them with you, you always remember them, and life continues on, and you grow and you make new memories. So those are my top two. Now I have some other ones that are really good, and I know you do too. Tell me a couple more of yours.
So definitely Family Stone is definitely absolutely one of them. So there's a huge, is this a Halloween movie? Is this a Christmas movie? I think it's both. But Nightmare Before Christmas. It is.
I've not watched these, Sherry. I got to write this down.
My God, you have not watched Nightmare Before Christmas? It's amazing. Nightmare Before Christmas is, it's spectacular. It's like the king of Halloween is bored with Halloween, and he comes across Christmas Town and he's like, what? And I must have this. So he steals Christmas.
Oh my gosh. So it's like the Grinch?
No, because he is genuinely thrilled, and he wants to give everybody these gifts, and he's like, all like, I want to be Santa. But he's Jack Skellington. So
oh my gosh,
he does is scary, and it's hilarious, and it's mayhem, and then they're shooting him down. And anyway, so it's a great Christmas story for the kids, because it's a Halloween yet a Christmas movie all in one.
But he's killing people, and that's the Christmas movie?
No, he's not killing people. But like, for example, puts a gift in for one of the kids in like a stocking or a box, and when they open it up, instead of it being it's like a slithering Jack-in-the-Box that comes and like snaps at the kid. But it's supposed to be like, it's not a regular loving, Jack-in-the-Box. It's like,
oh my God. And I probably haven't seen this because I'm not a scary movie type of person. So if it has anything remotely scary in the title, I'm like, next. I don't do it.
It's claymation. It's fun.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So that, I love the comedies for Christmas. So Christmas with the Cranks, I know it's so old, but there is something about that crazy ass movie that I love.
Well,
I think I like
Lee Curtis. Let's just start with Jamie Lee Curtis. She's just spectacular. And her hair in this movie is ridiculous.
Girl.
Like,
I like the coming together.
The hair, makeup, and wardrobe team had an absolute blast putting this whole look together for Jamie Lee Curtis.
My God.
They had to.
Oh my God.
This is where it becomes fun. Like, this is what we do for a living. So it just becomes so much more fun to see it happening.
Absolutely. And then her husband's spray tan and the glasses, the marks, all the things he tried to do to be young. Like, I love all of that. Like, that's hilarious. Her running into her pastor at the at the tanning salon, and they're like, what is happening? Like, good stuff, good laughs.
Explain this to your pastor.
Oh my God. Oh my God. And then all of the traditions, the food, the tree. I liked how the community all came together to pull together to give Blair a Christmas that she would have expected from her parents, that they decided to kibosh because they decided to skip Christmas this year and go on a cruise. Like, I think the storyline was cute, classic, because I'm sure many people are like, let's take a break. Let's do something else. Let's do something different for Christmas. Let's not do the same thing, because I'm actually guilty of that right now. I would love to do a cruise for Christmas, or go to Mexico and be on the beach for Christmas. So I 100% get the idea and the thought behind the movie.
Absolutely.
What else you got, Sherry?
So of course, who cannot love Die Hard?
Die Hard as a Christmas movie?
Damn Skippy! Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker! Yes.
I have no idea. The original Die Hard?
Yes, that is a Christmas
As
movie.
get the really? Okay, it's been eons since I've seen that movie. I don't remember anything Christmas about it.
It's all happening during Christmas time. It all happens during a Christmas party.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna have to rewatch that. And for me, I would say Holiday, The Holiday, love that.
Holiday is great.
Yes, it's not. I mean, it's set during Christmas time. They do, do the Christmas piece, but there's something about that movie that I love. Absolutely, the love
Love is in the
interest.
air. New things are in the air. It's about
Mhm,
openness and
mhm.
like, be open to beautiful things. And I think that that's why it's so good. When you least expect it, something amazing and magical can happen. And I think that's what that one's all about. When you give
Absolutely.
up, when you're just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna be in this cottage by myself. Fuck them all. I'm done with it. And then all of a sudden, oh, hi, British boy.
Hello.
Hi, English.
Hello. You want to talk about some eye candy? Lord Jesus, Jude Law, honey. Come on.
Not too shabby.
Woo.
Not too shabby.
Okay, let's talk. They had some poignant moments in there when she discussed basically not caring. She's leaving the next day, so why don't they have sex? Like, what did you make of that? Like, I would have been totally down, 100%.
I mean, if oh no, absolutely. Like without a doubt. Like, I mean, yeah, absolutely. What do you have to lose? And you're like, I'm never gonna see you again. So
Right. Why
no,
not, right?
absolutely. She's single, mingle, go girl.
Hello. And
Get
then the
get your groove on.
question of the foreplay. What did you what did he say? And what are your thoughts on foreplay? I was like, wow. Now that's a whole nother show, Sherry. We're going to put that down. Let's talk about that because I thought that line was pretty good because for some women, that's a deal breaker if there's no foreplay. So I could
Absolutely.
imagine that if they weren't on the same page, that it wouldn't have went over so easily, wouldn't have went over so well.
No, I agree. I agree. But I think I think there's two mindsets and it all depends on how busy you are, how tired you are. Sometimes the foreplay is like, no, I need the foreplay. And sometimes it's like, wham bam, let's just go.
Hello, there's a time and a place. Absolutely. I
So
get
you
it.
just you just, you have to be open to whatever the ebb and flow of who you are at any given moment. And sometimes that's
And
just
be
how
honest and be
yeah.
honest about that because that seriously you could miscommunicate that and it will not it might not work out so well for you.
No, no. I mean, there are times I'm just like, all right, enough rubbing. Come on, let's go.
Oh, I forgot this Christmas.
This
You've not
Christmas.
have you not seen that? So a lot of mine are the two are African American movies about their versions of Christmas and how they do things. Like I think the perspective for me is everyone has their own traditions and their own ideas of what Christmas should look like. And I love to hear about those things. They give me ideas, to help me, grow my traditions and all. But this Christmas has one of my all-time fave actors, Idris Elba, in it. That you want to talk about eye candy, Lord Jesus.
I really wanted to be the next 007. Damn them all.
I think he would have been perfect for that.
Oh, that would have
Absolutely.
been spectacular. But of course, elitists. What can we say?
Mm, I'm telling you. Well, they missed the boat. How about that? They missed the
Uh,
boat because
they
I'm sure the sales would have
they
gone
really
through the
I think
roof.
they truly screwed the pooch on that one. They would have
Absolutely.
had a whole other slew of converts into the whole 007 world. They missed the mark
Mm,
big time because he would have been a
gotcha.
spectacular 007. Oh my God. Yeah.
Absolutely. But this Christmas, the movie is super cute. I love the music in it. There's
Mhm.
some jazz Christmas music in it here and there, some piano solos. Like,
Favorite
I
is
mean,
around
just
the table. The shit that goes on in the family and the bickering
yes.
around the table, and everybody's just like,
Oh
"You
my
shut the
God.
fuck up! No, you shut the fuck up!"
Oh my God. There is a scene in this movie where one of the sisters, because this is a family, everyone kind of coming back for Christmas, coming home for Christmas, and she finds out he's cheating on her. And she sets up this elaborate scheme for when he comes back in town. He decides he's going to leave to go see his mistress, who's doing a business deal with. And when she finds it out, she, acts like everything is okay. He's like, oh, I miss you. She's like, why don't you go wash that flight off? And so she's in something sexy at this point. And so he goes to get in the shower and she puts her clothes back on. She goes and asks her mother, do you have a bottle of baby oil? And mom was like, yeah, I'm in the bottom drawer, a brand new bottle. She was like, good, I'm gonna need it all. She goes back into the bathroom and she squirts the baby oil all over the floor while he's in the shower. Now, mind you, while she's doing this, he's like, "Hun, where's the car? His Cadillac truck is his pride and joy. It's got his name on it." And she's like, in the river, in the some whatever, I can't even remember, but in the river. And he's like, "What?" And he asks her again, and she goes, "In the river." And he's like, "What? There's always something with you." And she goes, "Yes, there's always something with me. Step out. Let's talk about it." So he whips open the shower curtain and like puts on his towel and steps out and busts his ass on the floor because there's baby all everywhere. Meantime, she's got a belt in her hand and she starts beating him with the belt, talking about, you didn't think I would ever find out you're cheating on me? Like, beat him with a belt, like old school beating. Like, when I say it's a must-see scene, it is absolutely a must-see scene. Absolutely. Too funny. But she was liberated after that. She finally left her husband, because of course she was struggling. She knew he had been cheating. She was trying to put on the facade for the family that everything was great and wonderful. She had fallen out with her sisters. Like, it's a great movie for family dynamics and the drama. There's lots going on in that movie. And there's interracial marriage, that the son was nervous that his family wouldn't understand or accept her. Like, there's a lot in this movie that's really good. So that's one of my all-time faves too. Gotta watch that when I feel like Christmas is on its way, which usually means right around Thanksgiving. I start watching all of these, girls. I start running them on repeat.
Right.
What, you got another one?
Okay, so now I'm gonna go back, because it is a movie that I do watch every year. Absolutely every year. And it's my favorite. It is gonna be one of my favorites, hands down. And it is White Christmas. Rosemary Clooney.
Black and white.
Black.
It's a black and white movie.
Actually, no. Actually, it's now in Technicolor.
Oh, gotcha.
But it
Okay.
was in black and white. But it is so spectacular. And I love the singing. And see, it's a musical. I love musicals. Yeah. You're not a fan of musicals, right?
Yeah, not so much. Not so much. I've only seen maybe like one or two that I could like really stomach.
Oh,
There's just something about it. It feels like a play. It doesn't feel like a movie to me.
Okay, so then you're not gonna like the new one, Spirited, with Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell, which I thought was a riot.
Okay, I'm gonna watch that one. I am, because I'm a Ryan Reynolds fan for sure.
Oh my God,
love him.
So freaking funny. And so when you do watch it, when you say good day, you will know.
Lord
you will
Jesus.
know good day, good day.
I can't wait.
Good day.
I can't wait. Wait, I have a couple more. Hold on. Oh, so the one that really made me cry, it's not listed as a Christmas movie, but it does have Christmas scenes and Christmas time in the movie. And that is Stepmom.
Yes, that is, oh God, that movie.
Listen.
Blubbery.
Oh my God.
Oh, girl.
Yes. Tear jerker. And sometimes you're in the mood to watch something like that, to feel deeply, I feel like. And then other times you're like, I don't have it in me today. Like, I'm low on that. But that movie, and I think because of my daughter and our relationship and how I didn't birth her, the thought of hearing her talk to her kids at Christmas. So each one of her kids went into her room and had Christmas time with her. because she wasn't,
One-on-one.
feeling the greatest. Yes, and the conversation she had with her daughter about her growing up and getting married and having her babies and take me with you, and then like that touched me. And then her conversation with Julia about how Julia is going to feel like the daughter will want her mom there on her wedding day. I mean, when I tell you all of that, and there are some days where that movie, I will watch it again and again. It's almost like I'm purging somewhere inside deep. Like it is so, it doesn't cut, but it hits me deep, and
No,
it brings emotions up.
it does. It does. And and as I can relate in the way that, for example, like Ariel's father, he's no longer with us. She has a stepdad who, growing up, good, bad, and ugly, that's just a relationship with your parents. It's a great, it's not,
Right.
it's, ebb and flow. But John has never thought of Ariel as his stepdaughter. Like he
Right.
has never thought of her that way. To him, she's his daughter. And he introduces her as his daughter, and he will always
Mhm.
talk about her as his daughter. And it's like, so sometimes the steps and halves, like my dad, my stepdad, I call him dad. He's not my
Mhm.
stepdad, he's my dad. I have my father,
Mhm.
he's my father. See, so
Right.
I relate. I totally, and that's why I too, like, I cry like a freaking stupid idiot when I watch that movie.
I love it. I absolutely love it. There's just something about that movie. It really is. And I think the um the fact that they were able to come to be on the same page and not hate each other and realize that they need to get it together for the kids, because what the kids are about to experience and go through is more important than the fact that they don't particularly like each other. And she
Yeah.
doesn't want, her husband moving on with a younger woman, so to speak. But like the movie in itself is just
Right.
brilliant. Eh,
Right.
It is so real for so many people that's how they're living their lives. But then to add the cancer and the death piece to it,
Mhm.
the quilt that she made with all the baby clothes and all that, girl, oh my
Shirts
God.
and- So, but
Oh.
so one thing is for sure, whenever that song plays, ain't no mountain high
Hmm.
enough,
Hmm.
I just like
Love it.
woo. So yeah,
Exactly.
that's
Always reminds me.
it always, yeah.
I loved when they did the nighttime ride on the horseback,
On
when it
horseback.
had just freshly snowed and the moon was out. Like that was visually beautiful to me.
Because it was an experience that that daughter was not gonna have with anyone else ever like that.
Exactly.
And so that was just
Exactly.
such a special moment, and I just love the way that she wakes her up and she's like, "I have something to show you." Like, it wasn't it's, "I have something to show you." Like, "This is a gift I'm giving you, this gift of, like, this experience that you're never gonna have again." And it was just beautiful, beautiful.
It was so touching. Absolutely. The movie was so well done. Absolutely. And one last point, I loved when Julia helped the kids carve out all the photos, the life-size photos in her room when she came back from her therapy trip. Oh my God. I was like, oh my God, I want to do that. I thought that was like the best sentimental gift ever. I
Mhm.
absolutely loved it.
I work
Like
it.
it was so good.
I
It was
work.
so good.
I love it. I love it.
Too
Well,
good.
I don't I look, I'm sure that we could sit and talk about all the Christmas movies throughout all of the years. Because there are so many. But I think that
Hmm.
the message that I would like to let you and everybody else know is like, this is a time of magic. Like, this is a time of
If
magic.
you let it.
Right. Like, think it is a time of light. You want
Hmm.
all of this beautiful light and all of this amazing energy to just envelop you. Let it envelop you. Let it love you. Let it in. This is a magical,
Hmm.
magical time. So get in the spirit of it, damn it.
Absolutely. Let it fill you up. Be open to it. Be open to it and make new traditions and try new things and watch new movies and listen to new music. Cause I do have a favorite Christmas album that I love and I play all year round. And that is Tony Braxton's Christmas album. I
Okay.
think it's called Snowflake. is the sexiest jazzy Christmas music. And when I tell you, when you listen to it, you can imagine sitting by the fireplace with your honey, sipping and just watching the lights on the tree. Oh my God. It's like Christmas sexy time. Like, it's so good. Oh, it is so good.
You know,
The
it's funny.
best.
We were having dinner last night and John has this awesome playlist. It's a beautiful, awesome playlist that has everything. But then of course my father's like, but these songs are just so down. Like, so then we started playing the Puerto Rican, like salsa, merengue, Puerto Rican, you know, Christmas music. And all of a sudden it's like,
I love it.
party. And and so that's how I like, let's have a party. Let's have a party. Because you know, I love
Absolutely.
Noel. The first Noel, that's my jam. But at the same time, when you have like Tito Puente, bum, 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 Feliz Navidad, dun, 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 dun,
Right.
Feliz Navidad, and you're just like, oh, this is some great shit right here.
Go Sherry. Oh man. All right. Looks like we only got a couple of seconds left.
No.
Cheers to the holidays. Happy
Ching,
holidays.
love you guys.
Thanks for tuning in.